about myself essentially, not achieving or not pushing towards my goals and my dreams. But it's also for everyone. You know, a lot of people hold themselves back through fear and doubt. I got very kind of down and depressed, and it was to pull myself out of that.
I love it. It's a great messaging, and it happens to everyone, or even the best of us, to rise up against all this negativity in our heads. And that's a message you put through to some of your songs. Now, Illusion, what's that one about?
So Illusion, that's one of Michelle's soundtracks. Um, and all of her music and what she's creating kind of bought into what I've been feeling. And that's in terms of growing up and feeling like you don't have the chance to chase your dreams anymore. You have responsibilities, there's bills, maybe you have children, you have a mortgage, all these things you've got to do. And there's not enough time to fulfill your dreams and chase them. But that is an illusion. There's always time.
Excellent. And Candle in the Dark, that's also a great one.
Yeah, Candle in the Dark is about keeping that flame inside of you burning. And although it might get dim at times, it's still there. You can always pursue your dreams.
Amazing. And you have a background. You are from the United Kingdom.
I am indeed, yes.
And you grew up there.
I did. Hmm.
And did you like it?
It was nice, yeah. Yeah, I grew up by the seaside. So Folkestone, very small town in England in the southeast, where you would go from England to France. It was lovely.
And that inspired you to become a sound engineer?
No, no. I started off with architecture. I always wanted to be a singer, but I feel like we live in a bit of a judgmental society when it comes to singing. You know, you've got shows like Britain's Got Talent or The Voice, and if someone's great, everyone loves it. But if they're bad, then you know everyone's like ha ha ha. You know, it's a hard thing to risk as someone that's going to sing for the first time.
So what inspired you to use your voice?
It was there. It was always there. Sometimes in a room, I might not be the loudest speaking person, but if I get the opportunity to have a guitar, write my own music, it's a chance to be heard. You
And
know?
you've written lots of music for years and years to come. So are you going to play any of those new music that no one ever heard before?
There are some songs around. I might play something new. I might play something old. I'm currently writing new music. Me and my best friend, we wrote a lot of songs together over the years. But yeah, some old ones, some new ones. One of Michelle's ones for the movie My Inner Child.
Which one did you write for Minor Child?
So we've written four. So the first was Illusion. Second, You Are Worthy. Then Candle in the Dark. And we've got To Be Creative, that was recorded last week. That should be out in a couple of weeks' time.
Sounds good. All the songs are winners. And who were you influenced by in music wise?
Probably, I used to want to be in a boy band when I was younger. That changed as I got older. Maybe Bon Iver kind of started it off. My first cover was Skinny Love. I played that to a friend. They said it was really good. And then I played that at open mics, and that kind of gave me the confidence to start writing. So probably Bon Iver initially.
And indie pop, that is your genre?
I think so, yeah. It's
What
hard to
what is it
define.
what is it defining?
That's the hard thing, you know, when you've just got a guitar and it's you singing and playing, it's kind of hard to define. I'm writing music about my own experiences. I want to be able to play something and someone say, you know what, I felt that.
Yeah,
I've experienced it.
I definitely listen to all these tracks, and there is an emotion there. It's really, really raw and important to spread some of these important messages. What other topics do you discover in your music?
I talk a lot about personal experience. So my upbringing, my relationship with my mum, my dad, previous loves, situation with my cousin that unfortunately passed away.
Yes,
Which,
you're close to your mom. Explain that relationship.
okay, so me and my mum, it was just us. My dad wasn't around when I was a kid. So she had to do it all. She had to look after me. She had to work. She had to make sure she raised a man in an environment. We lived in community housing when I was younger. So it wasn't easy for her, but she's done a great job, I like to think.
And who taught you the music?
Actually, my friend showed me how to play the guitar when I was about 20 years old, a couple of songs. And later on, I would end up teaching him to play the piano because I started on piano first.
That is amazing. And do you still keep in touch with your piano teachers or any of them?
Yeah, no teachers. I'm still in touch with my friend. It's my best friend, still to this day. So we kind of exchanged musical instruments. So yeah, we're still in touch, very much so. We've got a couple of projects that we're working on, hoping to release under a different name, joint together. But we still write music together that I perform.
Curtis, are you ready to play your first song for our listeners here in New South Wales and Australia and globally? And your mum will be listening to this podcast in the United Kingdom.
As ready as I will ever be.
What song are you going to sing?
I think I will start with Shame, maybe.
Yes, I found that on SoundCloud. What a gem. That's a really good, powerful song. It really moved me. And I had no idea about the meaning of that. You can let us know after the song.
Absolutely. More than welcome to.
Okay. So listeners, we have Curtis Finch, local artist from Sydney, originally from United Kingdom, here in studio playing Shame. It is a really great song. I've discovered this on SoundCloud. Enjoy.
Somebody died today, and everybody's placing blame, and there's a face with no name. Am I part of this shame? Whoa. Everybody's talking about it. Those who don't speak will talk the loudest. You point your fingers in the air, but you don't care, don't care, don't care. Somebody died today, yeah. Everybody's placing blame, and there's a face with no name. And I'm really disgusted, yeah, we breathe the same. And I'm really disgusted to be a part of this shame. Whoa. Tell me what's in our name. Is it a curse or even worse, babe? And this fighting is never gonna fade, and we can't even tell you who ignited this flame. Somebody died today, yeah. Everybody's placing blame, oh, and that's a face with no name. And I'm really disgusted, yeah, we breathe the same. And I'm really disgusted to be a part of this shame. Whoa. Now we can all point fingers of blame. We can all point the fingers of blame. We can all point the fingers, I'm ashamed, oh, that you don't know somebody died today. And we wrote that remains, and with a little open plate, I pray I pray, I pray.
Absolutely, riveting song. Now that has a deeper meaning for your family.
Yes, yeah, it does. In 2013, my cousin was murdered by her partner. Um, it's you can watch it. There's many documentaries about it. It was national news. He was 22, she was 17, and the song is obviously about her passing away, but also just watching my family implode on itself, my father's side of the family, and in particular, one of my uncles, who was my favorite uncle, but for some reason he blamed her dad because she was going out with an older boy, and like somehow you could predict that there would be a murder involved. And I was really disgusted and ashamed that we shared the same name and that he could turn on his own brother. And he went to court, and in between the verdict, my uncle, her dad, actually died of a heart attack, and I believe it is because of the stress that was put onto him by his own family. And for me, sorry, God, it's an emotional song. And for me, I kind of just...
How old were you, Curtis, when you wrote this song?
I would have been 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a while ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago. But it was good to write this down. It's part of your family's healing.
Yeah, so, the irony of it was, as I wrote it, very quickly, in 10 minutes, sometimes a song will come out that quickly. Posted it on Facebook, and it got shared around and people really resonated.
Well, I found it only this morning, and it's just so powerful and strong. And Busy Moms Radio Show is a strong advocate against domestic violence. We interview a lot of organizations that support domestic violence victims. So I thought that was an appropriate song. So what is the next song?
The next song, okay. So I'll stick with two of mine, and then I will do one from the soundtrack afterwards. So the next song I'd like to sing is called Shine On. I wrote it for my mum.
When did you write this, Curtis?
This would have been 2014. So these are older songs. But yeah, I mean, she hasn't really heard it. She came to Australia. I was going to play it to her, but I got a bit nervous.
I'm very privileged here at the Live 90.5 FM, Busy Moms Radio. Before it's gone onto any platform, Curtis Stone is going to be singing this song. What's it called?
It's called Shine On. And I think it's very appropriate for this show. I think there's a lot of people that are single parents, and for me being a man, my mum had to be my mum and my dad. And I always wanted my dad to be around when I was a kid, but I kind of figured that it was a good thing he wasn't, because she was a better example for me than he would have been.
And I've got more love and more heart, and where are we? Out on a boat on the open sea. And this love and this life we all begin with the same amount of nothing, the same of everything. So remember, somewhere out there there's someone smiling 'cause you're their son. Hey, hey, shine on, shine on, shine on me. You know you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Not the only one. I laugh, you laugh, and here we are, out in a world just chasing stars. Simple to live a life of happiness. You take what you're given and you learn to make the best. So remember, somewhere out there there's someone smiling 'cause you're their son. Hey, hey, shine on, shine on, shine on me.